All right, and welcome back. Here's a look at those temperatures as you're headed out the door this morning. Currently into the low to mid to upper 70s, depending on where you're watching from this morning. Some other locations across the map. Moral of the story is this morning it's starting off pretty warm, and we're only going to get warmer from here. As you can see, some of those areas already approaching the 80s in the River Valley. The pool forecast, if you got any sort of plans today, take a look at this. We're going to be in the 90s this afternoon. Sunshine, maybe a couple of breezy gusts here and there up to 15 miles an hour at times, but overall not going to be sustained throughout the day. River Valley just a little bit warmer into the mid 90s. So it's a fantastic day to be out there. Just keep in mind, you're going to want to apply that sunscreen just because our UV index is at 11. Sunburns could occur in 10 minutes or less. And also make sure you stay hydrated. All of that in terms of heat safety, just because it is hot, it is humid. I can show you these temperatures for what it's actually going to be today, and I can show you all this all day long, but the moral of the story is it's going to feel a lot warmer just because when you add in that humidity factor, it's going to feel right around the mid 90s into the triple digits. Now, there is a low chance for rain this afternoon just because we are hot and humid. Overnight tonight, that'll clear out. Clear skies throughout the area, and then you can see right around the 70s as we start tomorrow morning, and then temperatures, they're going to be really similar tomorrow with, once again, that chance for maybe an isolated pop-up thunderstorm. So tomorrow's going to be mostly sunny, no issues there, and if we see any pop-up development, it's going to be very isolated. We're talking maybe one or two specks on the radar, but nothing that would impact necessarily widespread. That feels like temperature forecast for the next several days. We're going to be between 95 to 102 depending on the day, so not quite into the excessive heat warning or heat advisory criteria. So it's going to be warm, but it's not going to be to those levels of heat. So fortunately, while it is hot, it's not going to be that hot. Here's a look at what we've got with the allergy report. Mold and grass pollen are still at a high, and mold is going to be a problem for a while until we fully dry out. As many of you know at home, your yards are still probably pretty damp from all this rain that we've had, so unfortunately that will continue to be an issue. As I mentioned earlier, me and Radar, the weather broom, discussed clearing out the weather. Unfortunately, allergens are his kryptonite. We can't quite clear those out. Maybe a couple scattered showers and thunderstorms on Tuesday. We'll be watching that, and we'll be having low rain chances for the next 7 days just because it's hot and humid. Also, I keep mentioning it is a repetitive forecast just because, notice, it's pretty much the same except for those rain chances coming up on Tuesday. Now, it's not going to be widespread then, no washouts or anything like that, but we will be in the mid-90s for the River Valley, right around the lower 90s for Northwest Arkansas. Lows are going to be similar, highs are going to be similar, afternoons are also going to be similar in terms of mostly sunny and beautiful for activities. So just stay hydrated, make sure you apply sunscreen, and then take breaks in the shade if you're going to be outdoors.
Absolutely. Well, thanks, Joshua. Now, if you're looking to beat the heat, Joe and Tiffany will take us inside as they explore billiards and bowling for the latest around the corner.